is your only warning. Abandon this city, or I will unleash your greatest fears. Tonight, Gotham falls. A city of fear rises.
When closing out the Arkham trilogy, we knew we wanted to have this big epic conclusion to the story. So the game closes off all of those threads from Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, and it's about the ultimate showdown between Batman and all of the supervillains within Gotham City. They're all teaming up for the first time because the death of Joker at the end of Arkham City has removed that chaotic factor which prevented them from working together, and they've come to realise the only way they're ever going to defeat the Bat is by teaming up. Obviously it's a fragile alliance between them, but for this one night they're putting aside their differences to destroy Batman and everything he stands for. The Arkham Knight's a new character that we've got to bring to the Batman universe and the Arkham universe, and it's a real privilege for us to be able to work on someone new. As you play through the story, you're going to unravel more about this character, but what you know from the start is that he's the commander-in-chief of this entire army, and that's an entire drone force of tanks and units that he's deployed across the city to take control of the streets, as well as thousands of militia troops as well that he's got manned across the city, and he's using basically to lock down Gotham, to take over Gotham, and to strangle Gotham, to force Batman out and to confront him. So he's a really formidable foe to Batman. He effectively provides the muscle to kind of counterbalance Scarecrow's psychological threat, and the two of them combined are what provide such a fearsome attack on Batman. The Batmobile is something we really wanted to introduce to Arkham, the Arkham series, because it's such a key, iconic part of who Batman is. It's the most famous vehicle in the world, and we wanted to give the player the keys to the vehicle and the freedom to go everywhere in the city with this vehicle. So we've made Gotham over 5 times the size of Arkham City to allow the player to have this freedom to explore and combine Batman and the Batmobile. That was an important element for us because we didn't want it to be a standalone element. We wanted it to be something that was Batman's ultimate gadget that allowed him to do things that he'd never done before, but still keeping the player in control of Batman. So the way this works is that it's fully integrated with the whole traversal system, so as you drive around you can eject out of the car and be gliding above the rooftops and then press one button and swoop down into the streets. Car skids in, jump into it in one moment. It's integrated into the combat system even, so if you're having a fight and the Batmobile's near, you can use it for a Batmobile assisted takedown where you can punch someone up into the air and the turret comes up, spins round and targets them and knocks them out. So it's also integrated into the puzzle solving element, so it has a winch where you can move objects in the environment, provide power to objects in the environment. You can control it remotely, so you can get the Batmobile doing something while you're doing something else. So it's integrated into every aspect of the gameplay. Batman can use gadgets, throw gadgets while in midair, and this is when you're targeting a group of enemies, you can select which enemies you want to take out first. You can use batarangs to knock them down. You can even use the freeze grenade to stun them. So if you're looking at a group of enemies as you're gliding in, you may see one enemy's armed. If he's armed, you want to hit them with the freeze grenade because that's going to lock them out of the fight for the initial part of the fight. You can use the remote electrical charge to stun a group of enemies and knock them down. And even the bat claws, so as you land, you'll grab the enemy and yank them and pull them towards you and knock them down. So combining those gadgets with gliding gives you more possibilities for the way that you play and keeps the gameplay really dynamic as well, because even while you're gliding, you have to be thinking about what move you're going to do next. What we're aiming for here is the ultimate Batman experience, that people are going to get to really feel what it's like to be Batman under this tremendous pressure and strain of being attacked from all sides while working alongside his allies, and really get to experience that worst night of Batman's life and to stand up and be the person who stands up and protects Gotham. Batman Arkham Knight is out now on PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC.